When I was in the Marine Corps, after combat, I felt like something inside me was just really disconnected. It's like I didn't have a, I didn't have a, I had a pulse. I was alive, but I felt disconnected because of, you know, what I had been through, things I had done in life. And being 21 years old, it's like it takes time for some things to really catch up to your mind, and you realize, the things that you've done, and what part you played and the effects in people's lives. So sometimes you become into a voice. You're like, are you even alive? Like, you're alive, but are you living? So you have to put things into perspective a little better for yourself, just to understand what you're really going through. You can either, sometimes you don't feel like you're living, or you do. Um, but we have to really ask ourselves these real questions. Why is the void? And how do you escape it? How do you escape that void? Like, what gives you that void, and how do you get out of that void of that situation? And what is it? What is that void? You know what I mean? So, and you got to understand, you can't always pivot into thinking the void is sadness. No, no, the void is never sadness. It's not never sadness. That is a characteristic of some people's voice. So I won't ever articulate as if a void doesn't a characteristic doesn't exist within the void is sadness, and because some people experience sadness within a void, but not in particular all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes it's numbness. You see what I'm saying? Uh, totally two different feelings. Sadness is one thing, numbness is another. When you numb, you just like, yeah, like you're not excited. You're just numb. It's melancholy, not so much, just numbness. Just don't feel anything. So when your life starts, you feel like you're watching it happen instead of actually living it. You know what I'm saying? You just